watch that unfold because for me it feels like that's not a normal thing in my life. It doesn't feel like I'm going to find someone like that to have that lifestyle of getting married. I am what I think queer, and I don't foresee myself getting married anytime soon, and it's just very you keep getting reminded that you're different, and it's just a little frustrating because yeah, we're all different. You're different than me, probably like a lot, but like you don't want to be reminded that all the time, and the fact that you have to put face on, you know, the idea that you have to pretend that you're happy can be very overwhelming. It's also difficult because like these connections that you had, like I have been in love with friends. I find friendship almost that's my intimacy. When we are really good friends, that means the world to me, and the fact that I still have really good friends, but now they're getting engaged or getting married and all this stuff, it changes our relationship. No one ever means it to. You know, no one ever means for that friendship to change. I think when you're young, you can always think, oh, you'll stay friends, and then, you know, they'll just get a romantic partner, but it's not like that. See, you slowly see your best friend is kind of slipping away because you're no longer their best friend. Their partner is. And what's hard is that when you feel like you're single all the time, if all your favorite people are getting together, where does that leave you, right? You're always going to be the second one, never the first. And problem that I have, which is something, you know, I like about myself. It's not like a negative trait, but I do like attention. I do like people noticing me and complimenting me, and you know, remembering things that I like and doing those things, and it means the world. And I think it's difficult when you realize that it's getting harder and harder to come by, and yeah, I think for a really long time I felt very ashamed that I wanted that attention, that I wanted to be seen like that, that even that I had this channel, like why did I feel the need that I need to document things? And to be frank with you, sometimes I don't know, but I just feel like sometimes I'm supposed to meet you, like I'm meant to talk to you, and you're supposed to hear this. And you know, the nice thing about some of these channels, like the channel, is that we have helped people. Maybe it's just as simple as that, but it's just an outlet I have now that I've been realizing I've been finding because friends are like that. It's also interesting being like having more gay friends has been on my priority list, and it's just interesting that like whether you're gay or not, but you know, when you're around different people, how they bring out a different side of you. You just act so different. That's how I kind of feel. I'm realizing I've been hanging out with, and it was amazing. We had a movie night last night, and we, you know, ate popcorn and like gossiped, and it was really nice. I got to explore a side I never allow myself to, and it's not a quote unquote manly side, but also fuck it, like it's a very fun side. But it's just interesting how people can bring out different sides of you, I guess. Like think of your best friend, your lover, or whoever, and think of like if the complete opposite you started hanging out with, like you would act different. And it's fun, but it can be kind of a little bit jolting, and like the fact of being like, whoa, like if I can act like this dude, then like what's my middle ground? But I think you're supposed to kind of have like different, not egos, but like different traits that, you know, like you act differently around some people. I don't know if you agree with that, but that's kind of what I feel. Writing is really hard. I want to be a screenwriter. I did a short film, and we just did some film festivals, and I'm at a point now where I think I'm learning. I made a post on Instagram to like everyone, you know, showing the stills, which are like the photos of the short film. I made a post, and I think I'm finally letting it go, which has been an interesting process. I'm scared to work on my next thing. It is a very overwhelming, very time-consuming, thought-provoking, very like takes over your whole world. I don't know if you ever made art, if you write, but when you work on a project, it encompasses your literal reality, because you know, like when you read a book, how you think about it, even when you're like going about life. That's what makes books so much better than movies or TV sometimes. Well, when you write, you're doing that too. And I'm just afraid I'm gonna miss out on stuff if I live in that world. It's a little scary, like living in an alternate world where all your thoughts, everything you do in your real life kind of filters into, well, could this be in my movie? Could this, like, what would this happen if this went with this character? And yeah, I'm having a lot of, like, I went home for Thanksgiving, and I had a lot of, like, am I doing one of the right things? Lifestyle. I'm like, I want to make money. I want to, like, have a future. And it's like, do I just go to, like, business school? Do I just go to law school? Like, do I just give this all up and just, like, do that, and then I'll make money? And then it's like, if I don't do that, am I making a critical mistake? Because I think I grew up being fairly smart, and I think I'm fairly intelligent. I do have some friends that make me question that sometimes, which is unfortunate, and I don't like feeling that way. You know, we all have our friends that make us feel different things, but I don't know. And I guess what I've been coming to the conclusion to recently is that it's going to take as much effort to become a lawyer and all that stuff as it is to, like, make my movie. And at the end of the day, what will I regret? Not doing much. That's probably the movie, don't you think? But I'm also allowing myself to go slow. I initially was like, I have to have a draft by end of December for my script, but I'm kind of realizing, hey, I need time to breathe. Like, I have faith in myself that it will be written when it's meant to be written, and maybe that's in a month or 2 months from now, or maybe a few weeks, like, who knows. But I don't know. It was really hard seeing my family in Thanksgiving, and hard in the sense that I absolutely adore my family. As I get older, it gets harder and harder every time I see them for Thanksgiving to leave my mom and my dad. I fly across the country to see them, and I fly all the way back to come to a place where I'm falling in love with my roommate and this where I live. We decorated for Christmas today, and she is absolutely amazing, and I really feel like at home. I feel comfortable, which is amazing. But I can't help question sometimes that, like, I tried coming back to LA, and I hate that I say that because it just makes it so difficult. I just want to be in a place where like, this is so weird. Do you ever get like this? Like, I keep saying I want to be in a place where I feel like I'm at home and I never have to leave, and like I find a group of people, but then deep down I know that I don't want that. I want to be able to travel. I want to be moving around, meeting new people. So I'm just at a crossroads of, what do I do? Like, what do I do? Like, I'm smart enough that I should be making more money, or setting myself up to make money in the future. I'm also smart enough to know, hey, like, I should going slow. I'm kind of like trying to I don't like analyzing. I haven't been analyzed, but just like grounding, resettling, figuring things out, going slow. Does any of that resonate with you at all? Like those feelings of you're in a hard in a rock place or whatever it is. Like I could see myself doing both things. I just don't know what the right decision is, and it's weird. And it's like I feel like I'm not supposed to make a decision. That's like the weirdest thing. I feel like I'm kind of actually just supposed to stay here for a sec. But yeah, I just sometimes get lost, and I don't want to live a life where I regret doing things. Maybe that's my biggest fear, that I regret things. That I don't make moves, I don't know. So, I'm going to be trying to wake up early tomorrow to go running. Wish me luck. I'm supposed to run 2 hours tomorrow. I am training for a marathon. If you don't know, it's in March, and it's currently December 2nd. And sometimes it's called a long run. Every week I have to do a long run, but sometimes long run is based on distance, and sometimes it's based on time. So tomorrow I just have to run for 2 hours, which will be a lot. That, in case you want to know, I did a half marathon in 2 hours and 10 minutes. So it's near half, which is 13.2 miles. It's probably going to be around 10 miles tomorrow, which I don't know if I'm actually going to do it. I think I am. Oh god. I say that because I'm going to wake up, do that, and I'm going to go and do an 8-hour shift standing up at a coffee shop. Because I work as a barista, so I'm kind of like, oh, that's going to be a lot. But I can always back out if I can always start the run, and if I don't want to finish it, I can always do that. But as long as I try, I think it's important. Or if I don't do it tomorrow, maybe I can do it on Monday after work. Maybe that's a good decision. I do not know. You will know. I can give you an update once this is posted, because I will have done the thing, or have not done the thing. But I hope you know that I know you might feel like your situation right now, whatever you're going through, is very unique and very special, that maybe a lot of people don't understand what you're going through, that maybe you feel like you can't open up to people. Maybe that people won't understand or won't care. I care. And a lot of people actually really are going through things that you are also going through. I think that's kind of why I like doing these videos, is because I know there's significance in it. I know that this will resonate with you in some sense. And if not, maybe it's just the idea that it breaks down the wall of hey, yeah, I'm going through stuff, and so are you, and that's fine, right? It doesn't feel good. It's scary. It's confusing. Sometimes it's all overwhelming, and sometimes it's numbing. But it happens, and it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I really hope that you are following our intention this week. If you haven't seen it, the shower's going. But on Sundays we set an intention, and sorry, the shower just sounds so loud, but the intention this week was to allow yourself to be loved, basically. And I want you to know that you are very lovable, and you are phenomenal, and you're talented, and you're smart, and you're everything you've ever wanted to be, and you're more, and you're also everything that you aren't so proud of, and all that stuff. You are also very lovable, okay? You don't need to put on such a front all the time. You can let go, you can relax, my friend. You really can, okay? Love you a lot. I guess this will end it, but subscribe, like, join our membership program. It's all the usual, but I would love to see you there. And have a wonderful night, my friend. Lots of love.